Gents, let me hit you with a question that might sting a little. Did you know women are studying you like Netflix series? Frame by frame, detail by detail. Even when you think you're invisible. See, the crazy part about being a Sigma male is this. You walk into a room thinking you're low-key, minding your business, just existing. And yet, women clock you harder than airport security on a suspicious suitcase. And here's the kicker. Half the time, you don't even realize what they're picking up on. Welcome back, gents. Today, we're diving into the 6 things Sigma males have absolutely no clue women are noticing about them. And trust me, some of these will make you smirk, some will make you rethink how you carry yourself, and a couple might just blow your mind. We're talking about the subtle signals you send without even trying. The little quirks, habits, and energies that make women lean in, whisper to each other, and secretly obsess. So if you've ever wondered why women keep staring even though you're not saying a word, or why they act differently around you, this one's for you. Before we dive in, smash that subscribe button, because I promise you, once you learn to own these Sigma traits instead of being oblivious to them, you're going to level up in ways most men can only dream of. Alright, let's get into it. Point number 1. The way you don't beg for attention. You ever notice how most guys walk into a room like circus clowns juggling fire, just to get women to notice them? Flashy clothes, loud jokes, flexing like it's a bodybuilding competition. Meanwhile, Sigma males? They stroll in like they're just grabbing groceries. No announcement. No circus tricks. Just presence. And here's the secret. Women notice that silence. They notice the guy who isn't performing. The guy who doesn't need validation. It's magnetic, because in a world where every dude is screaming, "Look at me," the one who says nothing becomes the loudest voice in the room. It's like walking into a library where everyone's whispering. And then one guy just sits there calm, collected. Instantly, your eyes go to him. That's the Sigma effect. And here's the punchline, gents. While you think you're invisible, women are literally whispering to their friends. Who's that guy? Point number 2. The walk that tells a story. Gents, let me tell you something funny. Women notice your walk like it's a movie trailer. Yeah, you thought you were just strolling to the coffee machine, but to them, that's a whole production. See, most men either walk like they're rushing to the bathroom, or like they're trying too hard to swagger. But Sigma males? They've got that natural, unbothered pace. Smooth, confident, zero overthinking. And trust me, women clock it. They're watching how you move through space, how your shoulders don't slouch, how your steps say, "I know where I'm going, and I don't need anyone's approval to get there." It's subtle, but subtle is what Sigma energy is all about. So while you're thinking, "I'm just walking," she's thinking, that man moves like he owns the room. Point number 3. The eyes that don't flinch. Here's where it gets spicy. You know those casual moments when you lock eyes with a woman, maybe at a bar, maybe across a meeting room, and you don't look away immediately? Most men can't handle that. They glance, panic, and snap their necks like they saw a ghost. But Sigma males? They hold it. Calm. Grounded. No weird smirk. No, what do I do with my hands? Just presence. Women notice that control. They notice when a man's gaze says, "I see you, but I don't need to chase you." It's primal. That steady eye contact hits on a level words can't touch. Because in a world of distracted men, a Sigma's eyes say focus. And focus is sexy. Point number 4. That mysterious silence. Now, let's keep it real. Most dudes can't handle silence. The second there's a pause, they start blabbering about crypto, sports, or the weather just to fill the void. But Sigma males? Oh, they thrive in silence. They don't fear it. They own it. And women notice. Big time. Because silence creates tension. It makes her wonder what you're thinking. It forces her to lean in, to break the silence herself. And here's the kicker. When she's the one trying to fill the gap, you've already flipped the script. Your silence becomes the loudest thing in the room. And women, they eat that up. Point number 5. The way you don't chase. Let's be brutally honest here, gents. Most men are sprinters in the marathon of attraction. A woman gives them a crumb of attention, and suddenly they're sprinting like Usain Bolt. Chasing, texting, double texting, liking every Instagram post since 2017. But Sigma males? No, they don't chase. Not because they're playing games, but because they're genuinely busy building their empire, their peace, their world. And women notice that shift. They notice when you're not orbiting around them like desperate satellites. It makes them curious. It makes them invest. Because if you're not chasing her, she starts chasing you. Point number 6. That ruthless independence. Here's a truth bomb. Women notice how self-sufficient you are. The way you cook your own meals, handle your own problems, make your own decisions. And don't get it twisted. It's not about being cold or unapproachable. It's about radiating the energy of a man who doesn't need anyone to survive. That independence, it's rare. And women pick up on it instantly. You think you're just living your life, paying your bills, hitting the gym, moving in silence. But to her, you're broadcasting. I'm not here to be babysat, and I'm not here to beg. That's attractive. Period. Point number 7. Your discipline bleeds through. Even when you think nobody's watching, women notice the little things. How you keep your word, how you take care of your body, how you don't crumble under pressure. It's not about bragging or posting rise and grind quotes. It's about the quiet discipline that shows in your habits. Like ordering one drink and stopping there. Like not blowing your paycheck on dumb flexes. Like leaving the party early because you've got goals tomorrow. And trust me, women notice. They might not say it out loud, but deep down, they register it as strength. Point number 8. That guarded heart. Now here's where it gets personal. Women notice how you don't open up easily. You're not spilling your life story to strangers. You keep your circle small. Some might call it cold, but to women, it's intriguing. Because it says you value your trust. You don't hand it out like free samples at Costco. And what happens when something's rare? It becomes valuable. So when you finally do open up, when you let her peek behind the curtain, she knows it's real. She knows she's not just another chapter. She's in the inner circle. Point number 9. The confidence you don't announce. Here's the deal. Women notice your confidence not by what you say, but by what you don't say. You don't need to tell people you're confident. It leaks out in the way you sit, the way you listen, the way you move. It's not cocky, it's not loud. It's just solid. Think about it. When a man knows who he is, he doesn't need to broadcast it. And women, they're hypersensitive to that. They notice, and it drives them crazy. Point number 10. The aura that can't be faked. And finally, gents, the big one. Women notice your aura. That invisible energy that walks into the room 5 seconds before you do. It's not cologne. It's not clothes. It's not cars. It's the vibe that says, I'm good with myself. I don't need to prove anything. That aura? It can't be bought. It can't be faked. And women, trust me, they pick up on it like sharks smell blood in the water. It's why some guys get ignored even when they're loud, and why you, the quiet Sigma, pull attention without trying. So gents, here's the bottom line. While you're out there just existing, women are clocking every detail. Your silence, your walk, your independence, your aura. And the more you own these traits instead of downplaying them, the more powerful you become. Because being Sigma isn't about chasing validation. It's about living so authentically that the world has no choice but to notice. So stay sharp, stay independent, and remember, women see way more than you think. If this hit home, make sure you subscribe for more Sigma truths, because trust me, We're just scratching the surface here. Having said that, I'll catch you in the next one.